In today's video, I'm answering a question about my ring engraver. The question was asked by Tony Guy. What he wanted to know was, how did I like the engraver? A simple question, and my simple answer is, I love it. But if you want to learn more about this engraver, watch this video. Adding variety to your coin ring business is a good idea. Engraving is an easy way to do so. It costs a small investment to the business, but it can add more dollars to your ring orders. This tool is very easy to use. It fits most coin rings. I found that it works well with quarters and $half size rings. Engraving machines add value to any ring business. You can purchase a manual one like this or save a little bit more money and buy a laser engraver, my dream order. Invest in quality tools. It will definitely pay off in the future. As I mentioned, this manual engraver is very easy to use. It cost me under $200, but there are other brands that cost upwards of $400 or more. I suggest you go with your budget and save for the better brands with your profits. Now, this engraver has worked well. I've had it for over 2 years. I haven't had to replace any parts yet, but I suggest buying extra when you can. Make sure you purchase extra engraver tips. They wear out often. You want to make sure that you purchase more ring holders and some oil, because you want to make sure you oil your machine after every use. The parts that you need to understand on this model is the lever to change the fonts and the space between the letters. Pay close attention to the lettering space. You must crank the lever twice to place enough space between the letters. This rotates the ring properly. Take your time. Check your spelling. Space the letters. It's very important. And always check your ring position. This right here is your stylus. This is what you use to engrave or control the engraving tip. It's like tracing letters. That's basically what you're doing. And every time that you trace it and pull the lever down, it goes deeper into your ring. So I always suggest that you do it a couple times just to make sure that it's engraved. But make sure that the ring is there inside properly, inside the ring holders, so it doesn't move. Always check the ring position. Okay, this is where you want to look. Make sure that the ring's secure in between the 3 holders, and you have a little screw that you can place a little tension on as well. This makes sure that the ring does not move. Now, I suggest that you use the reeded edge to put inside the holders. Now, this is right here is the engraver tip. This is what the stylus controls as you trace the letters into your ring. So make sure that your engraver tip stays nice and sharp. So that's why you should have an extra one, just in case this ever gets dull. Like I said, for 2 years, I've used this. I haven't had to replace it yet. It's very hard if you purchase one from China. So I'd rather you purchase one from the United States. Now, make sure you have enough clearance space. As you see, the engraver kind of, leaves the place of engraving when you start to move the lettering. Make sure that the engraving tip does not hit any other part of the ring, because it will leave a mark. So make sure you pay close attention to the clearance space. Now, this right here is the fonts. You want to control that as well. Make sure that you spelled everything correctly. I've done this before. I forgot where I was and I wound up spelling the name incorrectly. So make sure you pay close attention to the spelling. Now this stylus must go around the lettering completely. I suggest, as I said before, that you do it at least a couple times. 3 times at least to be safe. If you do it like that, 3 times around the tracing of the lettering, it goes deep enough. And you really want to do this because you want to be able to see the engraving, because you still want to smooth out the ring once you finish spelling the name or putting the birth date, wedding anniversary, or anything that you engrave inside this ring. When you do this, you can charge more, 10, 15, or even $20 more to your ring order just by adding engraving. So that's why I said that this machine will pay for itself in due time. It brings great value to any ring business. So keep that in mind. Make sure you clean the inner band if you want to remove the detail and really show the engraving. In this ring here, I left the detail, but it gives me opportunity to check the engraving to make sure that it's deep enough. And I'm gonna show you some pictures to show you how deep I went in, so you really can see the engraving. I put NYC. You can engrave name, birthdays, wedding anniversary, graduations, anything you can engrave to get that extra money on your order. So I think this is an awesome purchase. So consider buying a manual engraver for your ring business. Now, I hope this video has helped you. Anytime you need any questions, please contact me at JTCoinRings@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Take care and have a good day, guys. See you next video.